If you ever Google the answer of an obscure question and one of the links you have stumbled on looks like something from the 90s, it was most like Reddit. Hey, welcome to the first episode of Cloud Insider. We are going to talk about Reddit. But what actually is Reddit? And how has a website that simply hosts online discussions developed such following while also rising on the top of the 20 most visited website in the world? Here is how it happened. First off, how did Reddit early days shape the website we know today? Well, it all started when the idea was accepted onto the very first Y Combinator program. Reddit's co-founder were two roommates from the University of Pennsylvania, Steve Huffman and Alexis Onion. The pair had traveled to the Boston, Massachusetts to attend a talk hosted by Paul Graham, one of the Y Combinator founders. After securing a private audience with Paul, the trio shared a brainstorming session and come up with an idea of website that would become the front page of the internet. This would be a community-driven news website where users could post links to articles or write their own. With the fate of those articles decided by anonymous up and down vote system from its user base, Huffman and Onion were consequently accepted onto the Startup Accelerator program and received $12,000 in seed funding and launched Reddit in mid 2005. The website name was simply a play on words, and the first 100 users accounts were all created by Huffman and Onion to form the illusion that Reddit was being widely used. The founders were soon joined by another graduate of Y Combinator program. At the end of 2005, a comment section was added that allowed users to give their own opinions on the content they were reading. Reddit was then divided onto sections called subreddit, different pages where articles of a particular topic could be posted. For example, Reddit Science and Reddit Programming, two of the most popular subreddits of 2006, and it was in October of that year that media company Condé Nast approached the founders with a view of purchasing Reddit. In spite of the potential of the company, Huffman and O'Neill were overwhelmed by the prospect of making millions of dollars from just 16 months work at the ages of 22 and 23. They expected the Condé Nast offer, which reports suggest was between 10 and 20 million, and so the founders moved along with the company's new headquarters to San Francisco. Their contracts required them to stay to another 3 years, but Shahs didn't take to the new corporate environment and was fired in January 2007 for his poor attitude. Meanwhile, Hoffman and Onion saw out their contracts before passing was in 2009, and it was following the duo's departure that Reddit started to go off the rails. In contrast to other social media platforms at the time like MySpace and Facebook, Reddit was and still is completely anonymous with no requirement to register an email address or any other personal details when signing up. Unfortunately, this unique style of anonymity and a lack of regulation paved the way for Reddit to become a breeding ground for hate speech communities entitled Beating Women, Fat People and Hate. Shoplifting have all been closed in recent years as they have been deemed distasteful without bringing valuable to the website. But even closures such as these bring their own controversies as Reddit has come under fire for censorship and infringement on free speech. Meanwhile, former founder Schwartz committed suicide in 2013 while he was facing charges of wire fraud and other offenses. One of the Reddit's replacement CEOs, Yasen Wong, was forced to step down from his role after only 2 years because of the strain it was placing on his personal life. And his successor, Ellen Powell, also lasted less than a year after she fired a popular member of Reddit staff, resulting in several subreddits blanking out and leaving the website nearly empty. The founder's reappointment saw an upturn in Reddit fortune, launching its first iOS and Google Play apps in 2016, updating its website to keep up with the 21st century, and introducing new measures to calm down on online harassment. Last year, Reddit carried out a funding round led by Tencent, which raised $300 million and valued the company at $3 billion as it ranks the 17th most visited website in the world and in top 10 in the US. So what is Reddit mainly used for today? To summarize, it's a place for like-minded individuals to meet with the people who they might not otherwise encounter in real life. Whether it's for cycling, fashion, Mario Kart or just funny memes, Redditors can discuss ideas, opinions with other fanatics of the same content. They also collect karma, effectively reward for upvotes received in informative posts and comments. A high karma can improve one's standing within a certain community and also turns the website into a game that revolves around providing insightful, valuable atmosphere for everyone. Some Reddit's most popular forums have included its Ask Me Anything subreddit, which often features celebrities answering questions from the general public. With Barack Obama, Bill Gates, and Edward Snowden among its past guests as well as today, I learned where users share fun facts. You might be looking for a recommended bar in downtown Manhattan or tips on how to tune your guitar and Reddit. You can ask a question and let the community do the rest. And that's how it happened. If you come this far, please hit and like, subscribe to see how more business stories happen from around the world. Thanks for watching.